good morning. Thank you so much for joining. This is a Dharma yoga practice, all levels. So there are some variations that are more advanced for those of you who are familiar with them. Feel free to do them. If, however, you're more new to the practice, please respect your limitations and practice in a way that will deliver the best experience possible. So if you go to a place of pain and suffering, that is what will be transmitted, because all beings are experiencing this through you. Keep that in mind so that the practice is truly the best offering possible. So on that note, let's begin. Sit tall and straight, close the eyes, and bring the attention within. Begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you're established in the hearts of all beings everywhere. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Om Namah Shivaya. I bow to the inner light. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice to our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering, and may we acquire the intellect to attain that knowledge. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other, only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Let's do now the mantra for purification to purify the space, the ground, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, just imagine you're channeling the Guru through your voice and the Guru is chanting through you. You derive all the benefits all the same. If you do know it, do it with conviction, do it with volume, so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around us. And try to do each one in a single breath. You do it 3 times. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sajihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sajihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sajihi. So in order to make the practice even more meaningful, more powerful, and even better than meditation, pronounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation to all beings everywhere. Do it because it must be done. Let's start off with bitter pranayama. So for this technique, alternate nostril breathing, we do the rhythmic style. Let's do a count of 4, 16, 8. Dharmaji often says that this is the ideal ratio, but any multiple of 1, 4, 2 is okay for this one. And for the breath retention, since we're doing more than 10 counts, we apply the locks. For the locks, contract the buttocks, push the belly button in front of the spine. So you imagine you're lifting the pelvic floor up towards the navel. For the throat lock, as you inhale, you want to inflate the lungs and raise the chest so that when it comes time for the hold, you can just tip your chin down a little bit, press against the top of the chest, and that way your back can stay as straight as possible. The attention to the space in your eyebrows, the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth will seal out the lock. So we are breathing in through the left, through the active nostril first. Hold the breath, apply the locks. Exhale out through the less active. Inhale less active. Hold again, apply the locks. Exhale through the active. So we begin and end on the active nostril. Outside. Left hand in Jnana Mudra always stays like this, locked in the seal of knowledge of the mudra consciousness on the left knee. The right hand, second, third fingers fall down towards the palm. This is Vishnu Mudra. When you turn the palm towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra. But we still use it all the same for the alternate nostril breathing techniques. The thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. Let's find the active nostril by blocking off the right side first, breathing in and out quickly through the left side. Now close the left side with the right ring finger. Whichever side feels more open is your active side. If you can't tell the difference, usually it changes every 2 hours. Just default to the left side. I will demonstrate with my left side as my active nostril. So let's begin. Breathe out completely. This helps to bring the mind in a state of calmness and helps to remove cravings. So close off the left active nostril. Inhale through the active. 3, 4. Hold the breath. Apply the locks. 2, 3, 4. Attention to the space in the eyebrows. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale out through the less active side. Deflate completely. Remove all the air from the lungs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the less active side. 3, 4. Hold the breath. Plug both sides of the nose. 4. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, throat and a root lock. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out through the active side. 2, 3, 4. Gradually do the deflate. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again through the active side, starting the next cycle. 4. Hold the breath. Everything stops, all the attention to space in the eyebrows. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the less active side. 2, 3, 4. Be completely empty by the 8th count. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, fill as much as you can through the 4 counts. 4. Hold the breath. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
through the active side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue. Inhale through the active. Hold for 16, mentally counter in your mind. As always, the throat's in a root lock. 14, 15, 16. Out through the last active side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the last active. Hold. Out through the active side. 2. Gradually empty out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Hold. Out through the less active side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the less active. Hold the breath. After about 12 cycles, really start to feel the effects of this technique. Exhale out through the active side. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more round. Inhale. Hold. Everything stops. All the attention, the center of the forebrow, the seat of divine perception. Exhale out through the less active side. Inhale for the less active. Hold. Even if the mind does wander, be unconcerned, unjudging. Just be like the witness watching it all, without judgment, without expectation, without attachment to any results. Exhale out through the active side. Right hand comes down. Take a moment to observe the state of the body, the mind, and the emotions. No judgment as to what you observe. No expectation as to what you should or should not observe. We try to keep on up the practice of being the witness. The eternal witness is always within. Immutable, divine, eternal, stainless. And as that divine spark is within us, it follows that it must be in all beings, all creation. So now, let us celebrate all the beautiful ways in which God is present in this universe through all the forms. Make this a beautiful expression of that divinity that surrounds us and that is within us. So now let's begin. Let's come to standing. We'll start off with some warm-ups to prepare the body for the practice. So we'll start off with the hands together, interlace the fingers, press the palms together, elbows together. The chin on the hands, inhale, press the elbows up, push the head all the way back. Exhale, come back down. Inhale again, wing the elbows out to the side. Exhale, bring the elbows back in,
Stretch the back of the neck. Inhale, open up the throat, open up the heart. Exhale, come back down. Powerful movements. Inhale, up. Open the palms. Stretch the fingers. Exhale, back down. And again, inhale. Feel the movement of the shoulder blades as though they're the wings of the heart. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Just shake turn the head around a few times. Try to get your ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, back of the head to the top of the back. Go in the opposite direction. Good. And now, both arms circle backwards. Go forward. A little bit of a mental challenge. Right arm up, left arm down. Spin the arms in opposite directions. Don't think too much about it. It might mess you up. Left hand up, right hand down, and reverse direction. Bring both arms up now. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. Come back up, go to the right, push the hips and ribs out towards the left. Come back to the first side. Try not to make folds in the waist and the underside of the body. And go to the other side again. One more time to the left. Pull on the elbow, feel a stretch all along the right side of the body. From the foot all the way to the elbow, then go to the other side, do the same thing. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head, little circles to start. Then gradually the circles get larger and larger. And at some point, perhaps if you like, you can spin the whole trunk. The head comes down, the elbows brushing across the tops of the feet or the forearms. And then come back up, go the other direction now. Press the arms into the ears, mostly head, neck, and shoulders moving at first. But then, again, the circles get larger and larger. Feeling in the side body. And again, if you like, the full rotation of the trunk. Trace large circles in front of the body with the elbows, like the arms of a windmill. And then coming back up. And release. Shake out the wrists, move the fingers very, very rapidly. Feel all the joints in the wrists and in the hands being shaken. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird. So fast, it's almost as though the hands could fly right off the wrists at any moment. Good, now release the arms, continue to shake. The shoulders, the head flying in all the directions. The arms like heavy ropes. Move the body. And then slow it down. Now feet together, jump up and down. Push off the roots of your toes. If you like, you can try to hit your buttocks. Jump up again, as high as you can. And then conclude. Feet a little bit apart, arms in front, work the feet. And then release. Good. Arms up to the side. You can bring your left hand to the wall if you like, or hold on to a chair. Swing the right leg back and forth. Try to get your toes to the back of the head, the knee to the shoulder. Oops. And then the other leg. And conclude. The feet back together, arms by sides of the body. Inhale, raise up off the heels, lift the arms up over the head. 4, 5, 6, come back down. 2, softly. 4, 5, 6. Try not to allow the heels to hit the ground heavily. Up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Stretch everything, all the whole body. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up again. Inhale. Charge the legs, the abdominal muscles. Use them. Engage them. Exhale back down softly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Inhale, come up. 3, really push the roots of your toes. 4, 5, 6. Hold the position. Reach up even higher. Hold the breath. Come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tip the head down in a gesture of humbleness. Stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachments to results. Do the practice as though your divine duty to all beings everywhere. So now let's come to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskara, hands to the heart. So do according to your condition. If you have to skip some poses, if it's going too fast, then do what you need to. So inhale, raise your arms up overhead, arch back, fold forward, bend your knees. If you need to, bring hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Come into high plank, or you can come into table right away. Knees, the seat all the way back behind heels. Glide between your arms. Roll the shoulders back, take the head back. 2 more times, the same way. Take the seat back, glide between your arms. Pull the shoulders back, lift the head. 1 more time, you can bend the toes under, and this might allow you to push. If you push through with your toes, this might give you a little bit more power to come into Bhujangasana. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the seat up, the head down. Then the right foot comes forward. If that's a hard transition, lower the left knee. You can always use your right hand to push the foot forward. And then the feet together, Uttanasana. Come to standing, reach up and back. And then come back home, hands to the heart. Raise your arms up, hips forward, arch the back. Come down, Uttanasana. Left foot goes back into the high plank. Down to go with the knees, the seat back. Come forward again. Put yourself in the body of what you're representing, in this case a snake. Imagine having that balanced range of motion. Take the seat back, come forward. Embody all their traits. Be regal and wise, fierce and fearless. Once more. 1, all the way back, come forward. 3 times plus of those can imitate the forms on all levels, copy them physically, mentally, and spiritually. Adho Mukha Svanasana, lift the seat, allow the head to go down again. And then the left foot comes forward to the hands. Feet together, Uttanasana. Chest on the knees, the belly on your thighs. Come right up again. Engage your buttocks and your upper back as you go back. Back home, Pranayama. Keep on going, raise your arms up. Don't worry about the breath, but try to move in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and even. Right foot back, so as to keep the mind always in the same mindset. Undisturbed. Knees down, the seat back, glide forward. Think of this as a moving meditation, where the focus is on the highest self within. Come forward. And back. There's a divine spark that's equally present in all forms. Tap into that magnificence. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Melt the heart between the shoulder blades. And then the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Try to get your seat in line. Your heels are flexible. Maybe your legs can go all the way straight. And rise up again. Pranayama. Go up and back. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch your body move with even more power, grace, and ease. Into the plank. Down with the knees. The seat goes back. Come forward again. Roll the shoulders down, tusk up your neck, out the shoulders, the trunk and the hips. The seat goes back. Try to move in a way that doesn't create any discontinuities, any sharp bends to cut off the flow of prana, the vital force through the body. 1 more time. Take the seat back. Glide between your arms. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then the left foot comes forward quietly. So as you're making that transition, move your shoulders over, as far forward as possible over the fingertips so the foot doesn't land with a big heavy thump. Feet together. No jerks, no loud, aggressive movements that will agitate the mind. And back home, hands to the heart. Raise your arms up, stretch, and hinge at the hips. Fold the body down in half. Right foot goes back onto Vyasana, into your high plank, knees, chest, forehead down. This time, Ashtanga Namaskara, right into upward facing dog if you can. Push at your hands, lift your hips and knees away from the ground. Anytime I say Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can do Cobra instead. Bend the toes under here. Let's stay here for a moment to move the body. Push the shoulders back. Again, try not to make a big fold across the lower back. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Bounce here as well. Try to get your chest closer to the ground. If you're flexible, strike your forehead on the ground. Try to push the heels down. Then a right foot comes forward to the hands. Feet together, Uttanasana. And back up. Right back home, hands to the heart. A gesture of gratitude for all that you have, all that you are, all that you can do. We share it all with all beings. Uttanasana. Left foot back. Infuse all movements of love and devotion and compassion. Ashtanga Namaskara through into Cobra or upward facing dog. Again, move a little bit. Think of a dog howling at the moon. See it in your mind. Try to realize it with your body. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Look at the dog stretching its back. More importantly, embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal yourself to serving others in everything you do. And then the left foot comes forward. Feet together. Bow down. Come all the way up. And back home. Reach up again. Go down. Right foot back. Keep on going. Ashtanga Namaskara. Upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. Right foot forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Bow down as though in humbleness. And come up. Every posture has a particular consciousness. Tap into it. Hands to the heart. With your eyes up, heart open, a gesture of adoration. Surrendering completely to the divine essence. The left foot, divine grace. The left foot goes back into a high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. The head down, the eyes downcast. A gesture of humility. Upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Left foot comes forward. Feet together. And right up. Peel your body up and back. Back home. Let's add on. Reach up, stretch the whole front of the body. Come down, bend your knees, land your belly on your thighs, join your hands if you can, and pull hands all the way up, off your back, over your shoulders, maybe in front of your head. Now the right foot goes back, back knee down, Kapiyasana. Raise your arms up, send the shoulders down and back. Lift the heart and break the pose. Come back into your high plank. You can do other entries into upward facing dog if you know them. For instance, Chaturanga, hovering down about an inch off the ground and then through to upward facing dog. Again, do according to your conditions. Adho Mukha Savasana. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the foot between the hands. Kapiyasana again. Drop your seat all the way close to the front heel. Bring your arms back. Lean away from the leg. And then come forward. Belly on your thighs, swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath as you bring the left foot forward, so the foot falls, lands softly. Come up, no heavy footfalls. Again, be as quiet as you can, like you see yourself in your dreams, moving fluidly, gracefully. Come down, Uttanasana, push your seat up, try to get your seat over your heels in the same line. Left foot goes back, Kapiyasana. And then back down into your high plank. Any which way you like to come into upward facing dog. You can change it up a bit, but you definitely try to change around so you're not always missing movements. Work the body in different ways, work the joints in different way. The left leg goes up so you don't create too much of a strain on the joints through repetitive movements. Reach up and back, arch back, and swing the arms behind the back. The feet come together, pull hands all the way up. Come all the way up and back, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. And go up and back. Bend your knees. Push the seat all the way up, hands over your head, bow down as though in humbleness. The right foot back. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch your body move with even more power, grace, and ease. Make your way back into your high plank. Another entry if you like. Bring your seat all the way back. Pull your body now through between your arms, so dropping your hips and your legs to the ground. Your hips and legs ground. Upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. The right leg up. Send the foot between the hands. Back knee down, drop down to the seat, reach up, curve your back as you go back. Swing your hands behind the back, join your feet together, Uttanasana. And come up. As the body ages, we lose maybe some of the postures. Just adapt, be unattached to the physical practice. This too will bring about restlessness in the mind. Belly on your thighs, join your hands over your back, pull the hands up, left foot back, back knee down. Reach up and back. Remember the practice. Always remember the practice is an offering. Take the seat back. Deliver the best always. Pull the elbows in towards the sides, body, push the fingertips, and this will help you come through into your upward facing dog with more power and strength. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up, and bring the foot between the hands. Reach up and back. Swing your hands behind the back through constant practice, anger, determination, adherence to ethical rules, however. All is coming and you make rapid progress. Reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Good. Let's do one more like that. Maybe another variation. Reach up and back. Lift the heart. Come down. Bend your knees. Push your body into your thighs. The forehead comes towards your shins. Maybe right on the shins if you're flexible. Your legs are straight. The right foot goes back into Kapyasana. Reach up, hinge at the hips. Pull your body away from the front leg. Come back down with your hands if you like. Swing the left leg all the way up into Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come forward into high plank, shoulders over the fingertips. Now lower down the chest first if you can. If it's too much, lower your knee down at the same time as your chest is coming down. As soon as the chest is down, left foot comes down. Through into your upward facing dog. Or Bhujangasana, downward facing dog. Your right leg goes up and then back in front between your hands. Kapyasana. Radiate your light from within like the crescent moon reflects the light of the sun. Left foot comes forward, Uttanasana. Come up. Transition seamlessly like you're doing a divine dance of devotion and love. Hands to the heart. Last time, make it your best one. Reach up and back. Now come down. Bend your knees, push your seats all the way up. Forehead towards your shins or on the shins. Left foot goes back. Right up. And back. Swing the right leg all the way up and back. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come forward into high plank. Again, modify here as you need to. Just do the regular Ashtanga Namaskar if that's more your level. And then right into upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up and bring the foot between the hands. On the way to self-realization, you will have the chance to experience everything, so don't worry. Just go as far as you can in this life. The next life, you just pick up where you left off. Hands together, right foot comes forward. Everything according to your divine plan, the divine plan. And come up. Reach up and back. And bring the hands back to the heart. Take pause here for a moment. From the center of the chest, the spiritual heart, bring our love from the heart up to the space between the eyebrows, the seat of divine perception. Hold the breath there. When we connect the mind to the heart, all actions, thoughts, words are more apt to be coming from a place of love and compassion. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine unconditional love for all. Release. That is, after all, our true nature. Let's come into some balance sequences. Stand on the left foot first. Bring the right foot up. Take hold of the heel from the inside. Bring the leg out to this side. If you're having trouble balancing, stand with your back against a wall, or bring the left hand on the wall if you like. Toes and fingers on the same line. More flexible, bring the leg up higher. Lean a little bit to your left if your leg is higher. Be magnificent and graceful and poised like the ballet dancer. So we're going to try to let go of the foot, but before you do that, engage your leg and core muscles. You're trying to let go of the foot in a way that doesn't allow the foot to fall. So hold the breath, let go of the foot slowly. Good. And now, slowly lower the leg, bend your left knee, and then come down, dip down, belly on your thigh. If you're having trouble balancing, you bring your hands down for a moment. Bring the leg all the way up and back. Try to get your foot higher than the hip. Make like a gliding eagle, diving down from a great height at great speed. See it in your mind, become what you see in your imagination. Good, now press into your left foot. Come back. Try it on the other side now. Anchor down to the right foot, and then bring the left knee up. Take hold of the heel from the inside. If you flex the foot a little bit, push through the base of your toes, you might be able to have a little bit more balance. Again, bring the foot at the height that is suitable for your flexibility. Good. Stay nice and still. Exude all the qualities of a dancer, ballet dancer. Now again, we're going to try to let go of the foot, so prepare. Hold the breath. Engage your leg and the core. Let go of the foot. Lean to the right. Swing your leg behind the back if you can without touching the toes to the ground. Do, of course, according to your abilities. The head comes down about the height of the knee. Your left foot comes up as high as possible. See if you can arch the back a little bit. Imagine you're soaring through the air, skimming on the surface of the ocean. Press into the right foot and come back. Charge the body. Inhale, imagine the best coming up through the spine, up to the crown. Exhale, centered everywhere throughout the body, centered into all beings everywhere. Let's go on to the next one. Bring your, go to the back of the mat, left foot forward, left fingertips down, and raise a right leg. Now open up to the right, bring the right arm up. Try to get your shoulders and your, in one on top of the other, as well as the hips. If you're having trouble opening, perhaps your hand is a little bit too close, or you can use, so then you can use a block also to give yourself a little bit more height. And of course, if it's too much, you can always come onto your knee. So always don't be afraid to go to the place where you're at. Now from here, bring the right hand down, bend your left knee, center your belly over your left leg, and bring your left hand to your ankle. Index finger on the outside of the heel, right leg comes up higher and higher. If you need to, you can bend your right knee if it's too much for your hamstring. And now bring the right hand right in close, right beside the foot if you can. Gaze is just in front of your toes. Peel off all but just the index finger off the ground. Perhaps at some point you can even get your right hand on the foot. Index fingers on either side of the heel. Now bring the hands down on either side of the foot. At this point you can, again, bend your leg, have the heel close to your seat, and push the heel, the right left heel, up and down. Your hands are just in front of your toes. If you want, press into the ground and take a few hops. Practice, if you like, your handstands. If you keep your legs bent, it's a little bit easier to find a balance. If you want, you can bring your legs straight, push it with your toes, look between your hands. You can also do this on a wall. So if you're doing it against the wall, make sure you're not too far away. You're about less than a leg's distance, or the chair. You can bring your foot on the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. Make sure it's stable. So don't push too hard on the chair. You might push the chair over. Again, one leg stays bent, the leg that's behind your back, and see if you can peel your toes up off the chair or the wall. If you're on the wall, your foot is about the height of the hip. And come down. From here, roll your way up, keep your head heavy. Try it on the other side now. So the right foot comes forward, the right fingertips come down about 14 or 16 inches in front of your right foot. Your left leg goes up, your left arm goes up. For the next time, if you want to do that handstand, if you want to do forearm stands, stand on your forearms, you can do that instead if you like. Reach up, point the toes. And bring the left hand down. Again, bend your right knee, bring your belly over the thigh. You can rest your belly on your thigh and then bring your right hand to your foot, index finger on the outside of the heel. Move your left hand right beside your foot if you can. Lift all but just your index fingers up off the ground. Again, you can bend your left knee if you need to. Then you may take your hand on a foot, hold the breath, try to get your hip in line with your heel so you find better balance. Good. Now bring your hands down on either side of the right foot, just in front of your toes, not too far. The further you are, you're going to probably start, the foot's probably going to stray away as you jump. It's going to take more energy to come up, and then you have to jump higher, and then that's what sends you over sometimes if you have too much power. So use your core. Press into your hands, lift up through the hips. Imagine someone's hoisting you up. You can even just practice doing those little jumps. You keep your legs close to your body, flex the feet, push to the base of the toes. Practice angry determination. And you can come up with your legs up straight if you have that. And back down. From here, roll your way back up. Take a deep breath in. Imagine the best breath coming in through all the pores, right up to the spine, to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. All right, last one. Dancer, Natarajasana. Let's start off with this version. Bring your right foot up. Try to bring it to about the height of the knee. Bend your left knee. And if you can, allow the foot to float. If it's too much, rest it on your right thigh. Left hand over the left wrist over the right. Make sure your elbows are not dropping down. So, not like so. Okay. Make as though you're holding a big, big beach ball in front of you. Now from here, come back upright. Take hold of the leg just above the ankle. You can even stay here. If you can, bend your left knee. Lean forward, push the foot back. And then straighten out the left leg. You can bring your left hand to your foot. Make sure you bring your foot in close to your seat first, and then push it back out. Lift through the heart. If you know the expressions of the pose, go ahead. If you know how to do the full, with the shoulder up, the arm up over the head, you can do that as well. Make sure you have the shoulder flexibility. If you know what you're doing, then go ahead. Use a wheel or use a strap as well. Break the pose. Try it on the other side now. Anchor down to the right foot, up to this way. Left knee comes up, left foot comes about the height of the knee. Bend your right leg, keep your back straight as possible. Allow the foot to float. And then bring your right wrist over the left. Fingers pointing up and down. Be like the dancing Shiva. Press into the right foot. Take hold of the leg, close just above the ankle. Again, you can stay here or bend your right knee. Lean forward, push your foot way as far as possible, and then straighten out the leg. You can stay here. You can bring the right hand back to the foot, and then push it back out again. And of course, if you know how to get into the full, the one with the elbow up, go ahead. One or both hands, according to your flexibility. Be careful of your joints. And break the pose. Inhale, the best of best coming in again. Up the spine to the crown. Exhale back down, so out all your being into all beings everywhere. So sometimes injuries do happen. They're there again to serve as a way to keep us conscious of what we're doing in our practice. Remember, the practice is an offering. If you keep that in mind, then perhaps you avoid these situations where you go into a place of pain and suffering. So now stand in the middle of the mat, fingers together at the height of the elbows. Jump or walk your feet apart. Look to your left, Virabhadrasana. All experiences, even the challenging ones, are there for a reason. To help us to grow and to evolve. Be grateful for every experience and try to extract a lesson from each and every one. Now from here, bring the right arm up to meet beside the left. Virabhadrasana. If you can't turn your right hip very easily, you can lift the back heel. Bring the right knee down. Drop your seat leg close to the front heel. If you have any shoulder issues, you can always keep your hands on your knee and just lean back. Push your lower back up and in. You can also bring your hands up your seat. Use your hands to smooth out the skin underneath your hands. No wrinkles underneath your hands and the skin. Or Kapiyasana. Pull the arms back, drop your shoulders, go back. Imagine trying to get your index fingers over the toes. Keep your arms straight. Now break the pose. Bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. Move your left foot out to the edge of the mat. Lift the back knee. Push back and forth a few times. Each time try to get your knee further back. Eventually, as far back as it will go, lower the knee down, flatten out the toes. Your left foot is flat on the ground. If your heel's off the ground, your knees way forward to the toes. Move back so your shin is vertical and close to your shoulder. If your hips are low enough, fall onto your right forearm. Roll back to your left. You try and telescope your body further by the hips so that when you come down, your hips are anchored down, maybe the pelvis, the belly, the chest will come down. You can even rest your armpit on your left foot. From in front, make sure your knee's not falling out like this, nor this is happening. Keep your shin vertical again. If you're flat on the ground, you can come down right onto your chin, your chest, your belly. Left arm can go, and right arm can go onto the side, maybe even underneath your leg from the outside. And join your hands over your back. Merge as a form. Be still like a lizard, just basking in the sun. Make your way out of the pose. From here, push your seat back, Lift your heel up off the ground and bow to your leg. Bring your belly on your thigh, the chest, the shoulder with your on the outside of the knee. Your cheek can rest on the inside of the left shin. Imagine trying to get your chest below the knee. Now come back up. Flatten your toes on the ground. Push your seat all the way forward. Kapiyasana again. Reach up and back. Stretch. If you know other variations, now's your chance to do them. So you can turn to the right. Bring your right knee a little bit more to the edge of the mat. So when you bring your foot up, it's a little bit, the foot comes a little bit in front of your body. This is what helps you to take the bind more easily. You lean towards the foot, the fingers come right close to your ear. Your forearm is straight and vertical, left arm up. And see if you can find the fingers with your left hand, the right hand with your left hand. So you can push your foot away from your shoulder. Think of a swan's neck, there's no kinks anywhere in the line. If it can't take the bind, you can keep the arms straight, kuntasana. Press the foot against the inside of the right arm. Other variations, of course, go ahead. If you know the full pose, the overhead one, elbow out to the side, bring the elbow up, allow the head to go back. Move in a way that doesn't torque the joints and aggressively. Follow the range of motion, the natural range of motion of the joint. Now break the pose, coming back upright, slide your left foot in so that your legs look like a box. Heel is in line with the back of the knee. You should be able to lift your left foot up, bend the toes under on the right foot. Parivrita, Paschimottanasana, right arm up, ankle toe, knee towards the right, bring your arm down to the left. See if you can get your arm on the outside of the knee, left hand pushes into your right. Push hard. At the same time, try to get your belly up so the belly's high on the thigh and the center of the chest is behind your thumbs. Take your left shoulder all the way back. Pull the left hip back as well. If you want to take the bind, push your seat back a little bit. Turn more to your left. Bend the fingers in towards the wrists. And you might give a little bit more room for the arm to go underneath. Straighten out the right leg. Left leg and push your seat back helps. And the left arm goes over your back. Join your hands. If you can, lift the back knee up off the ground. You can do this either with your hands in Anjali Mudra or your bind. Push the left shoulder all the way back again, turn the face and chest up. Break the pose. Oops. So turn back to the long side of the mat, come up, and then if you need to, turn 180 degrees around to the other side. Bend the right knee, Virabhadrasana. So don't expect the poses to come the first time, as Dharmaji says. Take sometimes a little while. Be patient, again, no expectation, no attachment to the results. Just do the best you can. Virabhadrasana, again, another variation to express the devotion of the warrior. Really embody it and reflect it. Backing you down, flatten out the toes. Prepare for Kapiyasana. Again, drop your seat forward. Push the lower back up and in. Lift the rib basket up away from the seat. Allow the head to go back. You can stay there. Hands on your seat. Again, always an option. Or hands together. Rock your shoulders back and forth. So you can get your arms back all the way. More curve in the spine with each repetition. Try to get your index fingers on the back toes. Now break the pose. Bring yourself back up. Lizard again. Move the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Bend the toes under the back foot and press back and forth off the roots of the toes. push your seat all the way, your heel all the way back. Knee goes back even further, lower the knee, flatten out the toes, try to get as much of the thigh on the ground as possible. If you can find, the hips can find a way all the way down, then the rest of the body may follow more easily. Keep lengthening so that the body comes closer to the ground. If your hips are not close to the ground, just stay on your hands, keep on sinking your hips. Use your imagination to find visualizations. They'll help you go deeper. Imagine there's a big weight sitting on top of your back on your seat to flatten you out. And if you know other variations, go ahead. If you're flat on the ground, you can take the bind or take your arms just out to the side. Your armpit is on the foot. Your knee stays close to the shoulder. Make sure again the knee's not falling away from the body. And then coming back into Ardha Hanumanasana. So you can bring your left foot in a little bit, lift up the right toes, and release your back. Bring your belly onto your thigh. Imagine trying to get the top of the head to touch the front at any moment. You can take hold of the heel if you like. Your seat is in line with your knee, your left hip, right over the knee. Now from here, bring the foot back down flat, left foot comes in line with your knee. Again, Kapiyasana, one more time. Drop your shoulders, go back, and if you like to try the other variations, go ahead. Left knee moves out a little bit to the edge of the mat. Bring the foot up. You can just press the foot against the inside of the arm, Kuntasana. If you can, lean towards the foot, bring your fingers up close to your ear. Right arm goes the outside, right side of the head. Turn the wrist away, the palm away from you, and see if you can hook your fingers together and start to push your foot away. That's the swan. Or take the outer edge of the foot. Bring the elbow up about the height of the shoulder, and then circle it right up. Use a wheel or use a strap if you need to. Or the rings. Break the pulse. Coming back upright. Bring the right foot in, bend the toes under. Bring the right foot up and down. See if it comes up easily. If it comes up easy, you know it's in the right place. Left arm up, go to the right. Build your pose from here. If you want to take the bind, sometimes it's actually easier to come into the bind if you lift your knee up off the ground first. Turn more to your right. Bend the fingers in towards the wrist, so there's not as much obstruction for the arm to go underneath. Having your armpit on the outside of the knee and your elbow in the space underneath your leg is key. So you slide your arm in front of your body, and then your right arm comes around to meet it, underneath the belly. The trick is to keep your balance, keep pushing out to the back heel and the roots of the toes. Turn your face and chest all the way up. Keep pulling on your arm if you have the bind. Of course, the prayer position is always good, Anjali Mudra. Now break the pose. Come back into your plank. Vasisthasana. Left hand moves a little bit to the right. Spin on your feet. If you're sagging, the hips are sagging, you're falling into your shoulder, just bring your left knee down underneath your hip. Keep your hip high. If you have wrist issues, you can do it on the forearm. Lots of different expressions. Go to the other side. So if you're in the form, you can just come back to forearm plank, go on the other side, Turn your fingers forward, like the form is perpendicular to the upper arm. Or to the body. Or if you can do it on your hand, then do it on your hand. Straight line from the heels all the way to the head, from hand to hand. Come back to plank, lower the knees down. From here, you can either, if you have knee issues, you can even put a cushion behind your knees and walk your hands back as far as it will go. This is to soften your knees. If you go further, separate your feet. Sit between the heels, Supta Virasana, come down lower. If you can, maybe on the forearms. If you can go on your back, then go ahead, lie on your back. Try to keep your thighs together. You can take hold of your elbows over your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax everything. Sink everything down. Feel as though the belly button, we're going to go right through the body into the ground. Now again, ready to come back up. Push, if you're on your back, push your hands against your heels, dig into the elbows, peel your shoulders up off the mat, chin into your chest. Come up. We'll do one more round of Vasisthasana. This is when you can do variations again if you like. Or you do the same pose as you did before, same variation. From your knee, you can even just lift your leg. And you can even take hold of the foot. So this is to take it to the next level. If you're on your hands, you can raise your right leg up. Or slide your toes back, turn them left foot at the same time. If you turn your foot and your toes in the same line as the rest of your leg, then you'll be able to get your left foot flat on the ground. Inside edge foot should be down. Your hip all the way up. So you can take the right foot up. Keep your left leg straight as possible. Maybe you can tickle the knee eventually. Bring the knee close to your body, and then maybe even the foot. The trick is, the idea is to get your hip up as high as possible, lock your left leg in place. Release. Come back the same way. Keep your hip high. Keep your left arm extended as you go back into your plank. Now sometimes it's easier to go into that variation if you start in downward facing dog. Your hip is already high in that case. Your right hand moves to your left. Go into your Vasisthasana, and we start to turn on the right foot, spin on the right foot. Left foot goes back. My hip is already high up there. Inside edge of the right foot is down, toes in the same line as the rest of your leg. See if you can take your foot up off the ground. If you take it up easily, bring your knee up and take hold of the knee. Or you can slide your head up to the foot. Push your hips all the way up. It should feel like an upward facing bow. You can also go into upward facing bow if you like. Break the pose. Come back into downward facing dog. From here, jump to the front of the mat or walk to the front of the mat. I'm going to move back because I won't be able to be seen. Bring your elbows and your wrists in the same line into a squat. Get ready for Kakasana. If you know Bakasana, you can do that as well. Hands in front of your feet, about 4 inches or so. Really press the inside of your legs against the backs of your arms, your knees close to your shoulder. When you're starting out, try to keep your head close, up higher than the seat, like you're taking off like an airplane. Push down into the ground, lift your heels, keep squeezing your arms against the legs and vice versa, and then see if you can peel your toes away from the ground, even just one foot. Just bend your toes back. Bakasana, same idea, except your arms are straight. Bring your knees into the armpits. As you come forward, shoulders over the fingertips, your shins are on the backs of the arms, but then you bring your toes up. Now from here, those who want can come into headstand or just teddy bear. If you're Bakasana, bend your arms first, tuck your chin in, bring your forehead down on the ground, and when your seat comes up, you're more on the top of the head. You can stay there, but you can bring your legs all the way up. And then come right back down with control. If you want, land your legs on the backs of the arms, the shins on the backs of the arms, knees close to shoulders, bend your toes back again, flex your feet, hold the breath, push into the ground, and lift your head up before your feet touch down. And then come back down. So now, headstand, Shirshasana, king of the poses. Go ahead if you know what you're doing. Don't have to wait. If you want, you can. And you don't want the feet to leave the ground, you can either do just hair pose, the forehead in front of your knees. Lift your seat up as much as you can, so that your seat is over your knees. You might feel pressure on the back of the neck. If it's too much, just move your head forward. You can also bring your knees, come into child's pose, bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Make sure you can take all the arms easily and bring hands forward. You can even do this on a wall. Okay, so then you form a U shape with your hands, interlacing your fingers. Place your forehead in front on the ground in front of your hands or behind your hands. Lift your seat, and then you walk your feet close to your elbows, and then you practice just lifting your heels. If you feel comfortable, you bring one foot up behind you. Bend your leg very deeply so the foot's hanging towards the ground, like a low-hanging fruit. Bend your toes back. As you lift your heel, your seat comes up higher. If you have your foot closer to the elbows, your seat might be able to come a little bit higher over your shoulders. And then it'll be easier to come up with control, so you don't have to jump into it. So again, no jerky movements. Do it with control. Don't go too fast or too aggressively. And then stay. Those of you who have other more advanced can do your lotus. If you're doing it against the wall, you do the same technique as I showed you before. Your feet are on a wall. Okay, so doing it on a wall. You bring your feet right against the wall. Your seat on your heels. You have to be close to the wall. Elbows again underneath your shoulders. Make sure you can take your arms easily, because if they're too far apart, it's going to be hard to balance. So keep your wrists right, pressing against the side of the head. Your foot on a chair or on the wall, the height of the hip. One leg goes back. Pull your toes away from the wall eventually. If you're reaching for the wall, you're too far. And then you're just always going to want to be reaching for the wall when you're trying to get off the wall. So. Stay for a little bit longer. Those of you who are more advanced can try to come onto one arm if you like. Bring one hand flat on the ground, keep one arm on the ground, close to your head, and then bring the other hand out in tripod. Stay in a finger stem. Palm lifted, stay on the fingers, and then lift one finger at a time until you're just on the index finger. You have to lean towards the arm that's supporting you. Push the head into the inside the wrist. Keep your legs bent and separated, split, and see if you can take eventually your hand up off the ground, even just for a moment. Practice getting a balance. Eventually you'll be able to stay. Might be able to take the foot. More seconds. Keep your attention on the space between eyebrows. Move softly, move slowly. So again, you don't disrupt the mind and you don't go off balance. And then the easier way to balance is to have your hands separate, quite wide, beyond the edge of the mat. Stay on your fingertips. This is good, especially if you don't have as much flexibility, and you tense around your back when you come up with your arms forms on the ground. So this has a more open position. You can get your hip a little bit higher, and your chest a little bit more open. If it's too much for your head, just you can place a cushion or more padding underneath your head. Stay on the hairline. just on the index fingers, the very fingernail of the index finger. And then break the pose, come down, child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. And make your way up. Bring your legs out in front and roll all the way back into shoulder stand. Scooch the front of the mat if you need to. If you don't have mats behind you, roll a few times if you need to make you get momentum and come back. Once your seat is high enough to bring your hands on your back, if you can go behind your head and just stay in a position. Make sure you keep your hands on your back if your feet don't touch down. You can feel free to stay there. If this is too much still, you can come into bridge pose. Bring your feet close to your seat, lift your back, hide your arms underneath your body, bring your chin, chest right up close to your chin, chest look like a wall, your shins vertical so your knees are not over your toes, they're back behind the toes. If you can go into Shavangasana. Bring your arms behind your back all the way. Bring your elbows close together so you bring your hands on your back. You're a little bit higher up the back. And you get a straighter line. Your legs straight or come into lotus if you have a lotus. Full lotus, as Dharmaji says, not just a half lotus. Also, if you lotus, try to get your knees higher than your shoulder, the hips. Close your eyes, go within. Bring your attention to the space between the eyebrows. Merge with the form. From here, if your legs are straight, go into plow pose. If you have a lotus, you can do Pindasana, bring a lotus against your body, wrap your arms around your legs if you can, and join your hands underneath your seat, your knees on either side of the head. If you don't have a lotus, bring your feet down behind your head. You need to keep your legs straight, or drop your knees on either side of the head. Maybe if you're flexible, your knees come right down to the ground. Withdraw from your senses. Squeeze your knees into your ears. Shut out all the sense objects and you'll be able to concentrate better. Close the eyes, close the ears. Get ready to break the pose. Bring your hands behind the back, palms down, the thumb tips touching, your index fingers touching. Roll down. Keep your legs close to on the body as long as possible. Your thighs with your belly. No big crash landings. At some point your seat will land on your wrist. Keep lowering your legs, but stop halfway down. Legs are at 45 degrees. Once you're there, lift your back up off the ground. Bring your elbows a little bit closer. Lift your chest. Bring your head down. Fish pose. If it's too much, keep your legs up. Bring your legs down at this point. Otherwise, other variations. Flying fish. Bring your arms in front of your body, in front of your thighs, at the same line as the angles of your legs, and your palms together. Breathe very fast and nose like a sniffy dog. From here, bring your feet down to the ground right in front of your seat or slide them in close to your seat. Options to come into bridge pose or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Upward facing bow, bring your hands on either side of the head, just behind you. Fingers spread, fingers facing away from you. Lift your back up off the ground. Move your head in a little bit closer. Still on the top of the head. Turn your hands around. Fingers now facing towards the heels. If you can, lift your head up off the ground. So your hands again in front of your head. Move your head closer in, and you'll have more strength. The more close your hands are to your feet, a little bit more power you have if you have flexibility. Stretch the body. Lift your toes, not your toes, your heels. In your Urdhva Dhanurasana you like, you can also do that in your bridge pose. You can also lift one leg up, so bring your feet down, you're flat. Lift your left leg up. You can do this from your bridge pose as well. You can bring your hands on your back, on your seat if on your seat if you're in bridge. Now, if you're more advanced, you can try to walk your hands a little bit closer. Come on, just your left leg is up. Come on to your right, lift your right hand, just the index finger on the right hand on the ground. And if you have the strength, you can even bring the right hand up off the ground. Try it on the other leg now. Left heel down, right leg goes all the way up. And so you can take the weight into your right hand, so you can come just on the fingertips of the left hand, and so you can come on just the index finger. Eventually, if you really push hard the right hand, you're going to get your left hand up off the ground entirely. You can just practice coming up off a bit at a time for a second or so. Break the pose. Come back down onto your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Imagine you fainted. Let go of all fatigue. Now from here, bring your right leg up. You can slide your left foot in if you need to, if you have tight hamstrings. Keep your left foot flat on the ground if your leg is bent. Bring your right knee to your shoulder. Right shoulder, take hold of the ankle. And pull on the leg, try to get your foot closer to your head. Straighten out the right leg. At some point, if you can extend your left leg again. Very flexible. Try to bring your leg right to your foot right to the ground beside your head. Your knee comes into the armpits. Less flexible, just keep holding your leg and just keep pulling your leg. Keep your left leg bent. Now from here, half happy baby pose. Bring your right knee down to the ground. Your heel in line with the back of the knee. Get your knee to the ground. Right beside your body underneath your arm. And you can stay there, or you can bring your shin down on your chest. Your left shoulder right in front of your right knee right close to your right shoulder in front of it. And eventually try to get your left toes right close to your shoulder. If you have the flexibility, you can bring your foot in the crook of your left arm and hug. Take hold of your wrist, lock your fingers together and touch your leg. Upside down pigeon. If those are all too easy for you, leg behind the head. Take your right arm in front of your leg, pushing it back the knee. If you bring your left knee in a little bit, right close into tuck, you'll be able to get a little bit, wiggle a little bit. Ride your right hip up, try to get your knee close to your ear. Push, lift your head and your shoulders up off the mat. Push your foot back further towards the ground and pull it towards the left. And then you'll be able to get maybe eventually the head in front of your leg. Extend your leg. Break the pose. Try it on the other side. And start again with all those different progressions. Slide your right foot in, bring your left knee to the shoulder, take hold of your ankle, and so you can pull the foot closer to your head. Then you can maybe straighten your right leg, pull your leg closer. If you're flexible, you can even take your foot to the ground. baby, half happy baby pose. Bend your leg. Bring your knee down right beside your body. And if you want, you can take hold of your foot right across and try to bring your chin onto your chest. If you can bring your foot in the crook of the arm, your left elbow just underneath the line of the knee, and take hold of your wrist or lock your fingers together. And you can go into a deeper expression of happy baby pose. Bring your left arm in front of your leg. Push into the back of the knee with the arm and allow the hip to come up a little bit, left hip. Tuck your chin in, slide your right foot in. You can even bring it right into your shoulder if you like. Lift your head up off the ground. Push into your left hand, it's right beside your seat. Your left hip. Push your foot further back and pull towards the right. And you might be able to get your foot behind your head. So you have to engage your core a little bit. Try to get your head and your shoulders up a little bit higher. Push into your right foot, push into your elbow that's beside your leg, beside your hip. And then you can go into the pose. All of these fancy poses don't mean anything if they're not done with intention, not done as an offering, and if the intention is only on just getting a result, this will not lead to self-realization if you can get all these fancy poses. Do it with devotion and with love. Break the pose. Shake out the legs a little bit. And from here, come back up. So come with your feet just about 2.5 to 3 inches away from the edges of the mat. Getting ready for stork pose. Take hold of the forearms, close your elbows and lift your seat. Your head between your legs. If you can do the stork pose. Bend your knees, your legs come from in between the legs from behind, tuck your chin in, and see if you can cup your hands around the ears, and maybe eventually your arms have to be a little bit underneath your knees so that you can straighten your legs. Put your elbows forward and out to the side. Try to get your fingers to meet behind your head or even interlace them. Push your head through further. And then roll your way up. Come up. Open up your feet a little bit more so your toes are beyond the edges of the mat. Bend your knees, hands on your seat, push your hips forward, pull down on the seat. Your knees go beyond your toes like you're riding a horse. Just up, that goes back slowly. Keep your hands on the seat if you like, or move them down. Just underneath your knees, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. You have good control when your hands are in this location. Just underneath your knees, your thumbs come further between your legs. Your hips come forward, straighten your legs a little bit more, walk your hands down if you like. If you're flexible, right down to your feet. Some of you might be able to step on your hands. And then walk your way back up your legs. Push your hips forward, really anchor down to the feet. Push into your seat and come back up. From here, come down onto your knees. Bend your toes under. Separate your feet, your knees. Hands on the seat again. Lean back a few times. Try to get your shoulders behind your heels. If you feel comfortable to do so, right hand on the right heel, left hand on left heel. Lock your baby fingers together. Push your heels together. And lean forward so that your hips come forward so it's almost you're going to fall on your thighs. Lift your chest, allow that to go back. Rapid pose. Come out of pose, bring your shoulders back behind your heels. Left hand on left side seat, right hand on right side seat. Come up. From here, Hands on the ground in front of your knees. Arch your back a few times and round your back, cat-cow. Good. Come down. Now, actually, come down onto your belly. Take hold of your, if you can, take hold of your heels, not your heels, your ankles, just above the ankles. Lift your chest, push your feet back away from your seat, and see if you can pull on your legs, get your thighs up off the ground. If it's too much, you don't even have to hold on to your feet, or you can use a strap, pull a strap around your feet and hold this end of the strap, or somewhere along the straps. Come up, try to get eventually your feet can maybe come higher than your head at some point. Look up, you might see your toes. Do other expressions of the pose if you know any other advanced variations. And break the pose. Forehead and hands, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Hands underneath your shoulders, lift back up, bring your feet in front, your knees together, your feet together, right hand behind the back, left arm up, go to the right, push against the thighs, look over your right shoulder. Keep pushing the lower back up and in. Not just the eyes turn, the whole torso turns. So try to feel the rotation starting at the base of the spine, moving all the way up the spine. Break the pose, go to the other side now. Imagine trying to get your knees beyond the right edge of the body. Look over your left shoulder, try to get your chin over the shoulder. Make sure your hand is close to your seat. If you're leaning back, you don't get as much of the twist happening. Keep your back straight, your head in line with your seat. Take the pose, lie down on your back. Make your way down softly and rest the body. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and remove all fatigue. If you like, you can lift your arms and legs up for a moment on your head. Clench everything. Engage all the muscles. And then just drop everything down. Relax instantly. The best now coming to you as a result of offering up the practice. The good deeds attract good karma. And when you see the fruits of your efforts, you stay motivated to stay on the path and to continue the observance of the ethical rules. Likewise, when you don't follow the ethical rules, there will be some karma to be resolved, some spiritual correction that is needed. Be grateful for even those experiences that might bring about some difficulties, some challenge, some suffering, but is all for a divine purpose. And remember that all of us pass through it at one point or another. We all pass through the same thing. No being suffers more than the other. Say to yourself mentally the following sentence 3 times. ability to stay in observance to ethical rules increases all the time. My ability to stay in observance of the ethical rules continues to grow all the time, or increases all the time. As you go further in your path, it gets easier. Because you already have you already have the good behavior, you already have the knowledge to avoid the patterns that cause pain and suffering, the actions that cause pain and suffering. Now, just as important to continue to follow this way in your day-to-day lives. Make every action and word and thought an offering. So make sure it's coming from a good and divine and loving place and compassionate place. Come back to seated position now. We'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti to instill the peace within and send out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. If you need to do more Shavasana to further help to allow the effects of the practice to further integrate, then I invite you to do so. Much love. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next week, hopefully, or next Tuesday. Namaste.